Hello students, today we will discuss about the topic triangles. Okay. What is the meaning for tri? Tri represents 3 and angles represents the measurement. So, any figure which has 3 sides and 3 angles, we call it as a triangle. It is not necessary to be an isosceles. It can be a right angled triangle, it can be an equilateral triangle, or it can be a scalar triangle. So, any 3-sided figure which has 3 angles and 3 sides, we call it as a triangle. Okay, so now we are going to see about the triangles. In triangles, the similar figures and the congruent figures. So, here we have the categories similar and the congruent. Okay, what is the difference between? First we understand what is the meaning for a similar, then we'll pass on to the congruence. So, what is the meaning for similar? We can have any example for that. Suppose the same triangle, I'll take it. This is a triangle. This is also a triangle. When you check it, we can find the shapes are same. So, we call it as a similar figure. So, similar represents the shapes are same. Suppose, in other words, in our day-to-day life, we can take the photos. You have different types of photos you have taken it. That is, the passport size photo we have at home. That when we are going for a marriage, the group photo we will take it. The enlarged photo, then selfie we will take it. When you check all the categories of the photos, the face will be the same. But what is the difference in that? The size will be different. So, if the shape is same of any of the figure, then we call the figures as the similar figures. Okay, that means we can have that uniform also. When you go to your school, all the students will have, all the girls will have the same type of uniform. So, what is the difference? We can call that one as the similar type of uniforms, right? What is the difference in it? The color of that dress will be the same, but the sizes varies. Why the sizes varies? Because for a 4th standard student, she will be this much tall. But for the 9th standard, she will be this much tall. So, when you check the variation, you can see that size will vary. You can see it even when you go for a shopping. Is it not? In Pothys and all, we can check it. Isn't it, children? The size 42 can be seen, size 32 can be seen. So, the similar type of shirt, that is the color, the shading, the stripes, everything will be same only. But the only thing is the size will be different. That type of cloths, we call it as the similar figures. Right. Now, we take the congruent figures. What is the meaning for congruent? Suppose, if we have 2 pens, I have 2 pens with me. Right. Both the pens can have the same breadth, same length, everything is same in that. Suppose if we superimpose one above the other, then it exactly coincides with each other. Then that type of figures, we call it as a congruent figures. Then what is the actual meaning? What is the mathematical meaning for it? If it has the same size and the same shape, if everything is same, then we call that one as that congruent figures. So, the difference is that for a congruence, both size and shape are same. So, both the size and the shape are same. So, what is the difference between similarity and the congruence? In similarity of any figures, it shows only the shape. It is a triangle. This is also a triangle. That is a pen. Any type of roses we can take. We can take the specs. We can take the books. Anything we can take it. So, when you check it, the shape of that are same. But in congruence, both the shape as well as the size, both of them are same. If it is so, then we can call it as a congruent figures. Okay, how come we can relate for the 10th standard? So, if the size is if that size as well as the shape are same, we are calling it as the congruence. Okay. Yes, this congruent figure we can call it as the similar figure. Can we call like that? Yes, we can. Because here what we have? We have that condition of shape also. So we can say all the congruent figures are similar to that. So congruent figures are also similar, but the converse part. What is the converse part? The similar figures cannot be, all the similar figures cannot be congruent. Why? Both it has to satisfy. That is the size as well as the shape it has to satisfy, which is not possible for the reverse part of it. Okay. Then we have discussed about the triangle. If it is in the case of a four-sided figure, what can we call it as a four-sided figure? It is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral can be converted into that square, rectangle, parallelogram, kite, etc. How? By checking up the properties related to that. Okay, when you check a square, what is the condition? All the sides are equal and all the angles must be 90. This is also a square of side 6 centimeters. So here I'll take that same 90. When you check it, you can find 90 everywhere. All the angles will be 90. Here it will be 6 centimeter. Here it will be only 2 centimeter. But what is the shape of that? Both of them are related to that of squares. Right. Then what is the second part of that? When that figures for 10th standard, we have the condition of similarity of the triangles only. So when it is a similarity, what is the condition I told you? When we are discussing about the similarity, so the mind map says